Hello, everyone. Welcome to M Talk Marketing Podcast. This is Mridula, and here's my team Vijit Joshi and Siddharth Arora. So, today we have Paidi Ravikiran, who is an agile driven business analyst with over 3 years of experience in banking, financial, and insurance sector domain. He currently works at TCS and believes in working hand in hand with developers and users to produce requirements and specifications that are accurately delivered to business and are technologically achievable. So let's move ahead to have a very interesting session. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Mridula. Thank you for your warm welcome.
Okay, so I think we can start with the first question. First question will be from Mridula itself.
So, sir, the first question is, what do you think is the future of AI in this domain? And we would like to know your perspective with respect to TCS also.
Yeah, so according to recent researchers by scientists, so it was from Oxford actually. So they predicted that artificial intelligence will be better than humans at translating in languages by 2024 and writing social essays by 2026 and even selling goods that what the usually the marketers or the sellers do by 2031 and even conducting at surgeries by 2053. So see, we can take pandemic as a best example to predict what a technology can do, because it was never estimated that a pandemic and for more than 2 years will be in India, which will lead to advanced changes in technology. But it happened, and there were many companies who already sustained in the really, we cannot say it is good or bad, but it's a challenge which the companies need to put on their marks. So to withstand the prospect of what the business has gone through these days. Okay. So, and even many organizations have been increasingly adopting this industry 4.0 we call. So what the recent technological advances have been happening in the industry. So based on this, TCS recently has been recognized as a leader in Everest Group's matrix for industry 4.0 services. So TCS has been a superior play, not from now, it's been from decades in providing consulting, designing, and managed services and support to its clients also. So cited as key strengths were its detailed and dedicated investments in forming strategic partnerships and establishing labs and developing IPs and solutions to bolster capabilities in many sectors like IIoT, we call industrial Internet of Things, and analytics and AI and ML. So yeah, TCS, we cannot say it's the only best, but it's the best in implementing AI in its way for providing it.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that was very insightful.
So, sir, I would like to ask, what is your take on recent layoffs in IT?
So, see, that's what I told you. The pandemic, which was not even expected by anyone, has hit not only the India but over the world. So there were mainly 5 reasons why the layoffs have been happening, and that too mainly in IT industry or the services industry. So first thing is the prime example, it's pandemic boom. Because of the pandemic, there was huge demand in providing the services. Let it be a e-service, the e-services or in the technological advancements or working from home. So even the culture of the colleges and schools have been modified, right? So there was a pandemic boom and they wanted a resources who can start their work at the site and provide the services. So many resources have been taken in an not with the proper estimation of their cost. So it's beyond the demand. So they wanted to go beyond the budget of an individual. So that is a prime example of pandemic. And the second one is overhiring due to pandemic. So to meet the demand, you should have a capable of resources which can provide the same services, but you don't have them, so you need to hire. Now the demand might not be the same as there was the surge 2 years before. So now to meet the same demand, you need to lay off the over populated employees in your company. And the second one is fear of recession, we all call. So the demand is back to pre-COVID stage, right? So that's what I'm trying to convey. So there was a debt bubble. So you have a fear and they burst, and companies want to cut down their costs by closing the low performing projects or laying off the people who have high cost of resources. So that's one reason. And the fourth one is like Russian and Ukraine war. The war has also contributed to these layoffs. We can, I mean, not directly, but indirectly to volatile market we have now. And the final one is inflation. So rising inflation has also an impact on several world economies. So these are all we can tell the reasons, prime examples or the reasons for the layoffs that are happening in IT sector now.
Okay, thank you for that. It was a very creative insight, actually. So let's come to the last question, third and the last question. So what does the industry expect from us, the future marketers?
So I can tell this. Not only the any industry, not only some manufacturing industry or an IT industry. So as a person or as a marketer, when you come out of your B school, so you should possess few qualities which make you stand out of the crowd. So that are already there. And even now we are talking about the layoffs. So layoffs happen to the people. One prime reason is due to high resources and we can tell low capabilities. So to withstand among the crowd, you should possess few qualities such as skills of customer relationship management. So how you communicate, and communication in my sense is not always what you speak or what you write. It's how you convey. So you can be a dumb and deaf, but there are people who convey in a smart way than the normal person can do. So communication is the main skill. And the third one is getting comfortable with the tech. We can never underestimate the tech and the tech advances that are happening right now in the industries. So there is huge advancement. You can compare with the last 20 years. Why 20 years? You can just see the last 5 years graphs of tech that has been advanced. It's a huge graph. So you should be get comfortable with the tech advancements that are happening in the market. And next one is focus on turning your customers into your brand ambassadors. So we call it as word of mouth. So the more the happy the customer is, the more your brand will be publicized. That's a good example. And last one, I always believe it's discipline. Even when we take layoffs as an example, so the question you asked, Tata group of companies never can publicly announce, I mean, in the recent years, never publicly announced about layoffs. They even announced that they will be hiring for the Meta group employees who have been laid off by the group. So they will be recruiting them. And they have Ratan Tata, and Tata group is always known for their ethics. Okay. So let it be the employer, let it be the employees. You should, being a marketer, you should never go beyond the ethics we have. So you should not project in an unethical way. So for a prime example, we have White Hat Junior ad we had recent years, which will be projecting a kid, school kid as in getting more pay than in software. It's something like unreality, and even people know that. People are not so low in taking the technology right now. So everybody is in their home and they know better than the technology we know. So yeah, so discipline should be one more, utmost more good thing that being a marketer you should be uphold with.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I guess we are come to the end of the session. Indeed, it was a very you had some very valuable insights, and it was a great session. And for the viewers, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.